game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Louisville Bats and the Toledo Mud Hens. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Bruno Aponte, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low 3s. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch, and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low 3s in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right. And this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
Here comes the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1. Up the middle and off the pitcher's leg. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. So striding in, James Hewitt. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
James Hewitt.
First pitch on its way. Here's a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
In now, Jose Cordero.
Jose
As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Two and two. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
No score here as we play inning number 2. There's ball 4. Digging in now, Patrick Kivlahan, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. He's set. Here it comes. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Now the 1-0. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. Three and one.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Come on, get there, get
hard
there.
On the ground. Scooped up, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and one man left on base. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Into the box now, Andy Dunlap. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Right fielder, Andy Dunlap.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0. Now the 1-0.
1-1.
Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw to first is in time, so a good idea, but the bunt attempt doesn't pan out.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And manning second base today is a guy with one of the quickest hands in the game. That's the name of the game over at second base. It's not about range. It's not about arm strength. It's about turning every double play for your pitching staff, making the routine play and making sure every 2 is turned.
Preston Bingham comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. The 1-2. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Hit the other way out toward right field. Kivlahan is there. 2 down. In now, Junior Mora, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Junior Mora.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. This year against right-handed pitching, Mora carries a batting line right at 240.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Now the 2-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. Now the 2-1. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Now in the box, Raul Francisco. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. First pitch on its way. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The windup and the 0-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Drilled down the line. That's a base hit, their first of the game. And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Now at the plate, Derek McDougal, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Bingham is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Coming to the plate now, Sean Castaneda, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Castaneda.
From the stretch. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Francisco leads off second with one gone in the inning. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike two. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number two.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Now batting, shortstop, Damon.
Stepping in now, Damon Ulysses, as he will look at a curveball right on the black. Apparently, it's strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
And that slider's almost in the dirt.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That was definitely a 2-strike curveball there. The catcher turns his glove over and tries to make himself big to block it, but with no luck. The ball skips away, and it scored a wild pitch.
The 2-2. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. So striding forward now, Diego Guerrero. And he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Down the third baseline. Francisco takes it in. And that's the first out. Jacoby Jones the next to hit. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Lapped hard the opposite way. Now a dive by the right fielder, but it kicks off his glove.
Hey, eat it, cut it right there.
I mean, that had to feel amazing right there. I know it's only a single, but when you're walking to the plate and you're not even hitting your weight, to see that batting average go up, that put a smile on his face.
But center fielder number 32, Kenji Aoki.
Into the box, Kenji Aoki. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Two balls and a strike. Offers it that one a little late, and it's 2-2 now.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
So a full count now.
I don't even think I need to look in the dugout on this one. I think it's safe to assume he's going to be running. Too good a hitter at the plate not to think he's going to put the ball in play.
He's set, and the payoff pitch. On the ground down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jim Adduci. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Jim Adduci.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And that misses. 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
High in the air out to center field. Cordero has a beat on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in to try it again, Herb Schaffer. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Down the third baseline. Oh, look at the dive. He is out.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make a throw, and of course, he did that too.
Standing in now, number 18.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Nope,
1-1.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. Ready for another chance? James Hewitt. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Lets it fly 2-0, but this one's by him for the first strike. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
So stepping in, Jose Cordero, man at first after the 2-out walk.
Cordero.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Outside, 3-0 now. That's on the outer edge, 3-1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Oh, that ball's driven into left center. This could be trouble. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
The right fielder, number 19.
In now, Patrick Kivlahan. No balls and 1 strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
Well, to me, it just looks like he's really aiming the ball a little bit right now. And it's funny, when you do that, you usually don't have as good a control as you do when you just let it go free and easy.
Cordero at second with 2 down. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
Standing in, Raul Francisco. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far.
Come on. All right, you're good. Stay here.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and a couple of men left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Bats lead it 1-0. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball here too low. It's 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down in the zone, get himself back in this count.
3-0 now. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Romeo Santos. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Romeo Santos.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a breaking ball stays outside.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
So 1-1 to 1-2 now. Runner at first with no outs here. One, two is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full. Andy Dunlap waits on deck. This is sliced hard down the left field line, and that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Go! And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
The right fielder, number 14, Andy.
Into the box now, Andy Dunlap, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
High in the air down the right field line. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And to score from third, the tying run. Striding in, Preston Bingham. The potential second run of the inning stands at third.
Preston Bingham.
First delivery to him on the way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. Santos stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Squared that one up just a little late.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
The 1-2 down the line, but that one rolls foul. A man at third with 1 away. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Now batting, left fielder, Junior
Into the box,
Mora.
Junior Mora, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Comes set, and the 0-1. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. A run, a hit, and a man left. We played 4 full, all tied at 1-1. At the plate, Derek McDougal. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
McDougal.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
All right, let's see if that leadoff single gets him going right now. They've taken it on the chin for most of this game, being a little passive at the plate in their approach. Let's see if that starts them off and they start to go more ambush tactics.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Standing in now, Sean Castaneda, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. This is flared out towards second. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Oh boy,
and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is without question nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do so. They have so many options at their disposal right now.
The batter, shortstop, Damon Ulysses.
In now, Damon Ulysses, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Side, 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 side.
And he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. Ready for another shot now. Herb Schaffer. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike. And a curveball that time that broke too low. A wave and a miss.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Swing and a miss. A big strikeout, and he's 1 out away from working out of a jam.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Now batting.
At the plate, number 18. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here comes the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Aoki on the move. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Last half of the 5th coming up, all tied at 1-1. Striding into the box, Diego Guerrero.
Leading out for the Mudhead, the shortstop, Diego Guerrero.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just a bit up. Lifted the other way out to left center. Cordero sprinting after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jacoby Jones. He singled his last time up.
Jacoby Jones.
First pitch on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Bases are empty, one man out. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Kenji Aoki. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
Everyone relax. Not a fastball right there. Obviously a little arm side run. He missed his spot. No big deal.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
3-2 now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
3-2 pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. 5 innings complete, all tied at 1-1. So coming to the plate, James Hewitt. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Hewitt.
First delivery to him on the way. And that one right down Main Street. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. And that misses. 2-1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. 8th home run on the season for him. As they take the lead, it's 2-1.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Skipper's out of the third base dugout on his way toward the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Into the box, Jose Cordero, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Now the 0-1. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2. Fouled off. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Well, you got to love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Standing in now, Patrick Kivlahan. He'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. It was a walk in his last trip. And this is high, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike two. One out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Into the box now, Raul Francisco. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball two.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Now the 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one, but that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
The 3-0 is looked at for the first strike. He loses him on ball 4.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
Stepping into the box, Derek McDougal.
Catcher, Derek McDougal.
First pitch on its way. Missed with a slider. Francisco leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. The 1-1 is fastball taken high for a ball. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. A bouncer up the middle, played on the backhand, and a glove flip for one. So they pick up a run on the solo home run as that'll give them the lead. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. Louisville's out in front here, 2-1. Next will be the designated hitter, Jim Adducci. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground is short. Ulysses on the grass. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Ready once again, Jonathan Lucroy.
Catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high. Soft liner towards first. And out at first as he almost beat him to the bag that time, but the foot just beats the runner for out number 2. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Romeo Santos. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-0.
Straight up.
Popped him up. Francisco has room in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. 7th inning coming up. The Bats lead it 2-1. Damian Lloyd is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 35, Damian Lloyd.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Sean Castaneda. He'll start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel to date. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Lloyd has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. High in the air out to center field. Aoki is underneath this one, and he's got it for out number 1. Digging in, Damon Ulysses. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard to short. Guerrero has it. And quickly there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Herb Schaffer.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Herb Schaefer.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Here it is, the 3-0. Is in there for strike 1.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
The 3-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. Dunlap is after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Louisville's out in front here, 2-1. Digging in, the switch hitter, Andy Dunlap, earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Preston Bingham.
Third baseman, Preston Bingham.
Here comes the first pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Up top, it's 2-0.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
Under down the line at third, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
The left fielder, number 2.
Stepping in now, Junior Mora. Popped him up. Number 18 in foul ground.
But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball.
He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Up around the face. 2 out, nobody on. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. One, 2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Lewis Robeson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 50, Lewis Robeson.
Leading off the inning, number 18, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And he misses again, 2-0.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
The 2-0. Hit down the line at first. Jones is up with it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. James Hewitt will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. First pitch coming, here it is. And that misses, ball one. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Forkball taken for a strike, and that evens things at 1-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
1-2.
The 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Dunlap on the move.
But no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
So he frozen for the strikeout. James Hewitt is sent packing for the second out of the inning.
Center fielder number 10.
Digging in, Jose Cordero. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Swing and a miss on the forkball there, and they're even at 2-2 now.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
And it's fouled away. Another try at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Go hard, go hard, go hard.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Bats lead it 2-1. Julius Hernandez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Julius Hernandez.
Stepping in, Diego Guerrero. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Shortstop, Diego Guerrero.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Side.
Ulysses is there. Throw will not be in time. So good hustle there as now the possible tying run is aboard to lead things off here.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
You know what, Dero, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game. Now, the problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Line drive to center field. In there, the base hit.
Hey, eat it. Put it right there.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, we rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over.
Bunt as he gets this one down. And he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single. Now at the plate, Jim Adduci. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. The double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
And he gets him swinging. What a big out there, as there is now 1 away. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
Ready with the 0-1. Ripped down the first base line. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. 1 run scored. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 3-2 ball game.
You know, it's awfully difficult to score runs late in the game. After being down by 1, D-Roll, that base hit drives in 2. That's a huge base hit.
What a momentum swing. What an AB right there. Now you got to grab your leather and go out and flash some D for the boys.
Jared Hughes answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. Romeo Santos popped him up. McDougal has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping up to the plate, Andy Dunlap, and a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch in there. 0-1. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Hughes, a 32-year-old veteran, has got a sinker, a slider, a 4-seam fastball, and a changeup. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Runners on first and third, 2 away. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. 9th inning coming up. The Mud Hens lead it 3-2. Javier Irizarry comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Javier Irizarry.
Kicking off the top of the ninth, Patrick Kivlahan, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Patrick Kivlahan.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that one just missed outside. Hit down the third baseline. Bingham scoops it up. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Now to the plate, Raul Francisco. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Goes the other way as this is line to left, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. The relay, and he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out double.
Now that's the at-bat they needed. Bases empty, 1 out, down 1 in the ninth. He's got to find a way, any way, to get on base, and he does more than that, getting into scoring position here. We've got a great finish on our hands, guys.
Now batting, catcher.
Standing in now, Derek McDougal, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. And he gets ahead with a sinker on the outside. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Sean Castaneda, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. One and 1 the count. Francisco stands at second with 2 gone. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west.
He brings it in, and they have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th to seal the deal.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Toledo Mud Hens came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Lewis Robeson claims the win out of the